Hello, everyone out there in APS world. My name is Dr. Venetia Bryant. I am one of the SEL coordinators here in Atlanta Public Schools, and I'm here to tell you all about SEL in APS and how technology shows up and supports us in our work each and every day in Atlanta Public Schools. Starting with the curriculum. Did you know we have amazing curriculum out there for our schools? In elementary and middle school, we have Second Step. High schools have 7 Mindsets, and these are digital platforms that allow students and teachers fingertip access to the resources and quality engagement throughout their time implementing these lessons. In addition, we have themes, we have books that are attached to the themes, and we have curricular resources outside of the curriculum, lessons that we developed, and guess where they're housed? In the Google Workspace for educators, right there for easy access. For example, these are our SEL books of the month. These are the books of the month for March. You'll notice there's a theme, perseverance, and one of the SEL core competencies, self-management. So how does this look in the classrooms? Let's think about a school like Morris Brandon. Every single month, you'll see the principal and the administrator on YouTube doing activities around the SEL Book of the Month. So different digital resources to help teachers and students build exciting and collaborative lessons and opportunities to lift the theme and the core competencies for each of these books every single month. Did you know we have an adult SEL series? That's right. There are 5 core competencies of SEL, and we have a resource or a professional learning experience designed around each of those areas. Where can you find them? Just look in EliS or in myPLC, or ask one of your SEL coordinators to guide you to that type of support if that is something that your school needs. In addition, we are located in the Office of Academics. Therefore, academic integration and support is one of our top goals in the work of social emotional learning. So look at all these academic skills. How do you think they show up in the classrooms every single day when teachers say, I don't have time to implement all of these things and the lessons that I'm already doing? Our teachers are already digital experts. They use technology to integrate their lessons into their classrooms, and these skills fit right in. They can use other tools out there in the Google Suites or any electronic thing like Nearpod to create an experience that connects one of these skills, these academic skills that are also SEL skills, to the content that they're already teaching. They can just use Nearpod and Flocabulary or Mentimeter to make the experience engaging in a digital way. Also, our 3 signature practices, the same thing. They show up each and every day, and you can build intentionality around these things by using tools like Nearpod again and Flocabulary to create opportunities for students to have inclusive activities, engaging strategies, and close out or transition each lesson optimistically with those digital tools. Furthermore, we do a lot of work around restorative practices in this district. There is a district policy around restorative practices. So the intentionality around the work starts with groups of people who believe in the work. For example, this is a cohort of individuals who took the restorative practices classes, and because they are a cohort, they need ongoing support. So therefore, the Google Workspace for educators is a place where they can go in and get the tools and the resources, even little lessons and skills that they can apply in their own environment after they've gone through the course to become trained in restorative practices. Furthermore, have you noticed any wellness rooms around some of these schools in APS? We called them the Center for Restoration and Wellness, but schools have become so creative in their efforts to build out these beautiful spaces for their students, and some schools have even created spaces for the adults. And these centers offer opportunities to just be calm and build peaceful and build peace within, and just to get away from it all and have a place to just digress, to think, to gather your thoughts, to regroup if necessary. So because of that, the creative nature of schools have decided to name them things around peace, like peace centers or serenity rooms or whatever they name them. You'll notice in most of these rooms, there is a smart panel. And in those rooms, that smart panel might be playing meditation music or may have a calm down activity or something that students can engage with to create the experience that they need to create in these rooms. And remember, not just the students, the adult rooms have the same type of features in them, like the smart panels for adults as well, to create the environment that they need for their personal well-being. In addition, we know the APS 5 is a priority of our district, and right there in the middle, the whole child and intervention framework, you'll notice a social emotional learning, it shows up. So that means that whenever you're doing work to support the whole child, SEL will be a part of that work. And all of your digital tools, all of your engagement things that you do in the Google Workspace for Educators, you can use these things to build whole child supports for your students. And then we have virtual classrooms, each of the levels, elementary, middle, and high. So if you ever need to access the digital resource, the digital curriculum that's out there, just click on the link. If you ever need to access a calming space in Google, just click on the link. Or if you need a quote that will help you have an amazing day because you're not feeling your best in that moment, that's there as well. If you need resources that are connected directly to the SEL Books of the Month, the Google Workspace has files and resources that we've already put in there that is just one click away. And you can access those monthly books and the resources that are attached to them. And finally, SEL, it just shows up. It shows up every single day in everything we do, every single department, every single team. SEL is in everything. And we use collaborative tools, like all of these digital things that I've already shared with you. We use these in partnership with our instructional technology team to create the moments that everyone needs in order to grow and thrive in the core areas of SEL. Collaboration is key. We're a small team, but we're mighty. The work is massive and the work is important. And we could not do this work without our partners in instructional technology. Thank you for listening.